Welcome back to Louisiana. I am Samuel, and I've had a lot of things on my list I've wanted to try out recently. Not really anything special to do, just stuff I wanted to try out, and I've never gotten around to doing them. So today, I'm going to be trying to check off all the things off my list that I've been wanting to do recently, and the first thing I want to try to do is eat an MRE. If you don't know what an MRE is, it stands for a meal ready to eat.
Yeehaw!
Alright, so this is an MRE. This is a pasta with garden vegetables and tomato sauce, if that matters. But the deal is, last summer, Hurricane Laura came by and it hit Louisiana and Texas and knocked out our power for almost a week. So emergency services brought this box of MREs and they were just giving out MREs to everyone here in case the power was out for longer, because no one knew how long the power would be out. So in case people couldn't eat, there were these MREs. So what an MRE is, it's just a meal in this little plastic bag that's supposedly really easy to prepare and pretty easy to eat. This is what soldiers eat when they're in combat, because they're pretty easy to carry, and they have pretty much an entire meal in here. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna try out and see what is it like to eat an MRE, because I am honestly kind of curious about what it's gonna be like. Like, how much of a meal can you fit inside of a little plastic bag this big? I genuinely don't know, but we're gonna try it out and see what it's like. So before we get to eating the MREs, a few days ago, I was reading that it is possible to make a tea bag fly by setting it on fire. So right here, I have this emptied out tea bag, and we're about to set it on fire and see if it actually flies. So here we go. Oh, it is flying a little bit, but that's not very exciting. Okay, that was slightly anticlimactic, but we did get a portion of a tea bag to fly. Alright, so here we are outside in an attempt to make this as realistic as possible. We are not going to be using any utensils to prepare this meal. Please ignore the headphone hanging out. It is a little windy today, so I'm going to be using audio capture from this mic just so there isn't any weird wind noise with my camera microphone. So, anyways, here we have our MRE. This is what we're going to be eating from, pretty much. And the only other thing we have with us is this water in here, and this is just water. So, quick Google search told me the only thing you really need to make an MRE is water, and everything else is supplied inside of the package. So we're just gonna go ahead and whack straight into this package. So we just cut off this plastic, and in here, there are a couple things inside. So first off, there is an instruction sheet with the bag. Oh, okay, so this appears to be a some sort of a heating device, kind of like the hand warmers that keep your hands warm when you expose them to air. This appears to be something like that. I'm guessing that's where we're gonna cook everything inside of. Here is a cardboard sheet. Use this to contain the meal pouch in the heater bag during the heating process. All right, we will work at that in a minute. This is a banana apple smoothie. That's gonna be interesting. I've never seen a banana apple smoothie inside of a little plastic baggie, but we will see how that works. Inside of here we have a spork, some salt, and a napkin inside of a little plastic bag. This is exactly what you would see at any fast food restaurant, so that is actually pretty good. Inside of here we have a chocolate, protein, and energy bar crisp. This could be the best part of the entire meal. I'm honestly not sure what it's going to be like. And inside of here we have the actual MRE, I'm assuming, because it doesn't say anything on it. But it's the only thing left in the bag, and as the bag says, this is a pasta with garden vegetables and tomato sauce. So I'm going to assume that this is pasta with garden vegetables in tomato sauce contained inside of here, and we just have to cook it. So what we're going to do is we're going to read our directions, and our directions are on this package. So the package says we rip off the top of the bag and put in the meal. And then we add some water, and then we let it sit for 12 minutes, and then the meal will be ready to eat. Ha, ready to eat. So, we're gonna attempt to do that. The instructions do not seem very complicated. Do not burn yourself cooking the MRE. So, I guess we're just gonna go ahead, jump in, and rip off the top of this. It is perforated. All right, top of the bag ripped right off. We'll be cleaning this up. It's showing me to just take the meal that I'm assuming is inside of this green pouch and just slide it straight into this bag, and this is called the heater bag. So if you notice down here, there is a heating element of some sort inside of the package. So we're just gonna slide this straight in and make sure it's seated against that heating element. I don't know what to call it, but that's what we're going to be referring it to as. All right, so it is slipped inside of it, and as you can see, that little heating element is just sitting right against the bottom of that meal package. So now, what it is time to do is we fill water up to this line, fold the top over, and let it sit for 12 minutes. So that is what we're going to do. Okay, here we go. Let's just see how this works. I don't think it's going to take much water at all. Need a little more than that. Let me see how much I have in here. I'm not entirely sure quite yet. And that is right at the top of the, wait, no, it's not. We got to pour more water out. It's so easy to miscalculate. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my water level is right in between those two fill lines right there. So what it says we do is we just fold over the top of this, set it on the ground. Oh, and this is what we have our little bag for. They say you have to put it at an incline so your water does not pour out. So let's find just a little incline here. We're gonna make one out of this camera tripod that I'm not using. So there we go, that's our MRE. It is cooking. We are going to set a timer for 12 minutes. So right now it is 9:54. So at 10:06, hopefully our meal will be done and we will be ready to chomp down on this MRE. So we will be back in 12 minutes with a hopefully cooked meal. All right, so it has now been 12 minutes and my MRE has just been sitting here cooking. So what we're going to do is we're gonna hope it's ready. All right, so here it is, and I can definitely feel that it's hot. It's actually really hot. So we're gonna rip it right here where it says to rip it. And this way we won't get burnt trying to pull our MRE out. So now we're right here ready to grab the packet. And we pull it out, and here we go. This right here is supposedly our cooked MRE. We're gonna set this on our clean little cardboard. So now, before we get into this, we're gonna check out everything else. This is our banana and apple smoothie. I'm not sure about this. Texture's a little weird, but we're just gonna give it a shot and see what it's like. I don't have a straw or anything, so we're just gonna rip it open. It smells interesting. It does not smell like bananas and apples at all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a nice look at the banana and apple smoothie. So there it is. You can see it. We're going to taste it. I honestly don't know if it's good or not. It's just bananas, apples, and cinnamon. I mean, I don't know if it's good or not. I can't tell. It's just, it is. That's If I ordered this at a restaurant, I would not like it. But, I mean, it's in a little brown packet out of a plastic bag. So we're going to actually say it's not that bad. We're going to continue on with our little testing here. This is our protein and energy chocolate bar. We're actually going to break into that later because I know what everyone has been waiting for, what I've been waiting for too, is this pasta and vegetables in tomato sauce. Here's our little corner to rip off. Well, here we go. We will clean that up in a second. It is definitely pasta and tomato sauce. As you guys can see, that's exactly what it is. It does seem to be a little kind of molded together after sitting in the package for a while, but we're gonna give it a shot and see what it tastes like. So let's get our little, oh boy. Yeah, so that is what it looks like inside of there, if you guys can see. So we're just gonna take our little spork that we were kindly provided with, break into here. Some of these packages are actually pretty hard to get into, but this one broke easily. So here we go. We do have salt and pepper, fork, pasta, it's pasta in a plastic bag. I don't know how else to describe it, guys. If I ate this at a restaurant, I would not like it at all. But the fact it came in a little package, you stuck it in another little package, you cooked it, and then you open this package up, and there's your pasta. It's not absolutely horrible. And you know what? If it's all I had to live on, I had no other power, it actually would probably be pretty good. It's not bad at all. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying for what it is, it's actually pretty good. And it is amazing the way it's packaged. So, that is what an MRE is like. If I'm in the desert, or if I'm without power, or I'm in a hurricane, you know what? I would eat this and I would like it. But right now, it's just not my request for dinner. So that is what I'm gonna leave it at, guys. All right, so our honest opinion so far, the pasta is not bad at all. I mean, it's just indifferent. The smoothie is the type of thing where your first little slurp is not bad. Your second slurp isn't bad either. But after that, each subsequent slurp keeps kind of getting worse and worse. And we're about to try out this little chocolate crisp. I'm guessing this is gonna be the best thing. I mean, first off, it's chocolate, obviously. But second, I feel like chocolate bars are easy to make and to make them well. And I might be wrong on that because this looks very interesting. It does not look like a normal chocolate bar. So, here is the chocolate bar. In case you guys are wondering, we're gonna take a little chomp and see what it's like. So, I think on the packaging, it's a little misleading. It says chocolate bar crisp. I think the crisp should be with more emphasis in the chocolate. I mean, it's more like a chocolate cracker. It's very crispy, very crunchy, but it does have a little chocolate flavoring in it. This is not bad. It's not bad at all, but then it's not good either. That's kind of how everything is. I will admit, for what it is, a meal in a bag, this is not bad at all. It's actually really good, and it's super easy to make, and it was much better than what I was expecting. So we're gonna leave it at that. I gotta clean all this up, and we'll finish this video out. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun trying out an MRE for the first time. Let me know what you guys think of them, and if you have ever tried one, please leave a like on this video and a comment if you feel like it, and share this video with your grandmother and your other friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.